I actually think where you live is the single most important decision you make. But the first part of that is make it a decision. I like to think that even if my parents had not immigrated to the US, I would have probably done so at a later age because I was ambitious. And I wanted to be around smart people and I wanted to build things. When I immigrated to the US, I was not in any position to go to Silicon Valley and build things. I had to kind of, claw my way there. And I got there a little later than I should have, frankly. But at any given time in the world's history, there's usually only one or two places that really matter in terms of moving the world forward. So there was a time when it was Athens in ancient Greece. There's a time when it was Florence in Italy. There's a time when it was London in the United Kingdom. And the time when I was kind of coming into my formative years, it was Silicon Valley. And I knew that. The first time I used an Apple computer, it was an old Macintosh in the computer room in my high school. I just fell in love with it. And I just knew that I had to get closer to Apple. That was the thing that pulled me in. When I got to Silicon Valley, the first thing I did was, with my bags, I went in a taxi straight from the airport to Apple's headquarters and I wandered around. And I'd read this book by Guy Kawasaki called The Macintosh Way that was very inspirational to me. So at some point, if you have high agency, if you're a person that's self-motivated, which I think almost everybody watching this is, you will end up where you're meant to go. It's just going to take some effort.